Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Go for it, painting. Welcome. Just got to mute this freaking thing here once it starts. Yeah, still learning things. But anyway, so how's everybody today? What's everybody up to today? Hey, Boston, David, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button, share buttons. How's the weather out in your end of the neighborhood? Because it's been pouring rain here all day. Oh, yes. It's a mess around here. And unfortunately, I got one hell of a headache. So I will do what I can today. But yes, I've got a pretty bad headache going. Oh. Any new trouble from anybody? Anybody causing trouble? Cooking up dishes that need to settle overnight for Thanksgiving, but I'm in chat. Cool. Yeah, your guys' Thanksgiving is coming up soon. Yes, us weird ones. We do it in October. Oh, slowly getting carbon fiber done on this thing. Do I have it? Do I have my... No. There we go. Yeah, slowly getting carbon fiber done on this. Making my own templates and stuff. Not the easiest, but it's slowly coming. You know, start working on the top here soon. I think the hard part's going to be getting inside these vents. Maybe this front nose piece, the way it's got so many angles and so small. Top shouldn't be bad though. Should be fairly easy to get the top. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Come on, camera. Focus in. There we go. Yeah, we got Joey in the background waiting. Hello, Mr. Joey.
Hello, Mr. Mark. How are you?
How is Joey? Oh, right now I've got a pretty goddamn good headache going. I'll do what I can tonight. I don't know if I'll be as long as I normally am.
All right. I'm doing okay. I took 4 ibuprofen for the same reason, headache. But hello, everyone in chat that said hello. I hope you guys are ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, your guys' Thanksgiving's coming up here right away, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Thursday?
Yes. I think. Oh. I told everybody to be next door tomorrow. Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, hopefully everything is good. Hopefully everything goes good and everybody behaves themselves.
Oh yeah, it's always a fun time with the family and Get to see people you hadn't seen all year otherwise. They live right here in the same county. But it is what it is. Life, work, family, kids. Yeah.
I've got all kinds of family that I haven't talked to for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
I think it's been like almost 3 years since I've talked to my sister or any of my nieces and nephews. It's been probably almost
Uh,
5 since I've talked to my kids.
right.
Not without me trying, I send them gifts, I send them, happy birthdays, Merry Christmases, blah blah blah, like everything all the time. Try to call them. I never get a response. I never get a Happy Father's Day or a Merry Christmas back. Nothing.
Is this mostly from your daughters?
My daughters.
Well, do you have daughters? I guess I should say.
I got one.
Okay.
I got one daughter, 2 boys.
Because my 3 daughters have dropped completely off the face of the planet.
Yes, you are,
Haven't
Dad. You are on.
haven't haven't spoke to them in who knows how long, but I've tried. My son,
Yeah,
though, I mean, we're always hanging out doing something. Yeah.
I can see you typing.
Who?
My dad.
Oh, hey, there's Jeff Lawless.
Yeah, Mr. Jeff Lawless. How's the baby doing, Mrs. Wren, or Miss Wren, I guess.
Yeah, well, Miss Wren is probably eating buttermilk biscuits and sausage gravy by now.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh yeah,
Probably had
could be.
her. Probably had her out there barbecuing already.
Yeah. Is
It's
it
good to hear it.
true? Uh, Wren is doing great. That's good. But yeah, I have this week. My brother got here and from Kentucky, and he's been out a lot visiting with family. But I haven't gone. He's like, "Why don't you want to go?" I'm like, "Dude, I live here right now in this county where they are, and I never hear from them. I can go to their house; they're never home, so I just gave up. So I'm not going now. You enjoy though."
No, that's kind of the way it is with me and my kids. I mean, like I said, I've sent them messages. I've tried calling, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, if they don't want to talk to me, guess what? They know where I am. I have 2 different Facebooks. I have 2 different messengers. You know, I have a phone number. They have it. They know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, you have cream cheese on the smoker too, Jeff?
Hello, Jason.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
Jason.
Mark. Hey, Joey. How's it going, guys?
Going good.
Good.
Trying to burn off a headache. So may not be a long one tonight, but I'll go as long as I can.
Yeah, I hear you. I've got a little one myself.
I spent today cleaning up my wheels for the 72 GMC and reprinting some parts that didn't print out right. The rest of the print was good. It's just like header, or not headers, but heads and valve covers. They were kind of warped looking. So
I
redid that
seen
stuff and go ahead.
I seen your picture on Instagram of your bed. That's turning out really nice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, it's the one on the camera. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing some more on it right now. This edge, along the edge of the bed sides and back and front part of the tub, I'm cutting some styrene, round styrene pieces to kind of fill those gaps in between the bedside and the wood. And I'll super chrome those pieces. And then these pieces, that are at the head rack and the tailgate, I've already super chrome, but that's styrene.
Oh, that's
These
all
strips.
styrene?
Well, the strips on the wood bed area, that's aluminum tubing. These
Oh,
right
that
here.
is aluminum? Okay.
Yeah, but out here you can see the white square or L shape there.
Yeah.
So I'm making that from styrene, and then these pieces that are here running along the back of the tailgate and up here at the front, that's all flat bar of styrene.
Okay.
And I was super chroming a bunch of parts this morning, so I threw these in the batch. I hadn't cut these yet, or I went ahead and super chrome those. But I'm not gluing none of these extra pieces in until after the inside of the bed is painted and this floor goes in for the last time.
Yep.
Then I'll glue those all in and just kind of finish it off.
What did you stain it with?
One of those little Minwax markers. It's the golden oak shade.
They work pretty good, huh?
Oh man, I love it.
I was seeing them at Hobby Lobby, but I didn't know if they worked as good as just buying a can of stain.
Well, that would work too. But with those markers, it's like a pen marker or a paint marker. You just keep pushing the thing down and the tip down until it comes out to the felt tip. Then just start running it across there. And two, this will get a not a polyurethane clear, but it's going to get a clear over all of that wood area.
Okay.
That's just stain on there right now. Thanks,
Jason's
David.
drinking vodka and orange juice.
Yeah. It's that kind of a headache.
Yeah, Jack
It is
Daniels
my
and Advil.
Friday. Yeah. It is my
Jack
Friday,
Daniels and
so
Yeah, you off the rest of the week.
yeah. Thank God.
Thanks, Jeff. Boston Buds.
Oh,
But yeah,
my brain doesn't want to do. My brain doesn't want to do any braining.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm gonna do a tutorial. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I got that wire mesh in the radiator done.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. It looks nice.
I love that purple. Every time I see that, I just love that purple.
Yeah, it reminds me of Cindy
can't-
Lauper.
The candy purple.
Yeah.
It'll look good once the blue is on it too.
Yeah.
The blue and the black.
And that Cindy Lauper comment wasn't an insult. That was her favorite color, and I always liked it.
So it'll be black parts that'll separate the blue and the blue and the purple.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe the front. Where is it? This one, I think. Front cowl will be on there.
You're gonna
Front
have to
cowl will
ban
be on
Boston
there as
Buds.
well.
You're gonna have to ban Boston Buds.
So you have blue, black, and then a carbon fiber with candy blue on there as well.
Yeah, that bike's
And
gonna
that's
be
done.
beautiful.
Hopefully, first one I've ever done. So
Yeah, it looks good.
Hey Jeff Elliott, how you doing today?
You see what Boston Bud
Mr.
says?
Jeff Elliott, I have a
He says,
spot
yeah,
waiting for you on screen here. Greg Johnson.
Hey, Greg. What's up?
Custom Motors. There's a lot
Yeah.
of places. There is Miguel. He's got a bunch of motors. That is hobbyworks.com. And then there is Iceman Collections that has some.
I just got the 460 big block from Miguel the other day and printed it.
Yeah.
Two of the heads for that is the heads that didn't print out right. And then the valve covers for my 572 that's going into this GMC didn't print out right, but everything else pretty good.
Thought I had it written down here somewhere, but
And then one of my wheel hoops, it printed out good, but as I was trying to push it down inside the tire, not thinking this was getting real tight, I need to stop, and it snapped it. So I printed another one. But now they fit good.
hey, Marcy, welcome. Thank you all for joining.
Hey, Marcy.
Yeah, you're pushing snow, eh, Jeff? That kind of sucks. It's been raining all day here.
Jeff's been waiting for the snow. he needs
Yeah.
more money to buy more hobby models.
It's been raining.
He needs
here
to get
since
one.
yesterday.
He needs to get one of those jackets, you know, with the Homer Simpson says Mr. Plow on it. Yeah, I got the forks painted gold so far and black. Now I got to do the mirror chrome on the actual shock ram,
Right.
and then I can start putting that together. The calipers are painted, ready to go on. Yeah, lots of little pieces.
Right.
Like I said, with this headache, my brain is not braining right now, so.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm kind of doctoring a headache myself.
Hobbyworks is spelled HOBBIWERKS. Hobbyworks.com.
And a lot of people are not able to get to his website for some reason. I've never had the problem.
Yeah.
But
It comes and goes for me. Sometimes I can, other times it won't let me in.
yeah. On occasion, it will say this page could not be loaded, but the link is right there in the error message, and I just click the link in the error message and it opens right up. So, but very seldom does it ever do that.
Yeah. No, he's got some really good stuff there. A lot of it is you buy the file and print it yourself, but for a little bit more, he will print it out and ship it to you.
This is my wheels for the 72 that I got from that website, Miguel's. And the center piece comes out, so that'll be painted the body, same color as the body, and then the hoop will be super chromed. Y'all. But the tires are already painted and drying on the tire paint rack I built. But someone had asked in one of the comments about this, this truck bed. How hard was it? Well, it was not easy. However, nothing beautiful is. Just keep working at it. You'll get it eventually. But I did have a backup plan in case this wood bed plan didn't work out. I already had the tubs 3D printed, a complete tub area to fill this whole bed in. I was going to say, screw it. I'm just going to go with a complete Pro Street, but this worked out. So. Yay!
Yeah.
BSC's getting stuff for primer. Are you working on the Hurst caddy? Is that the parts or is it something else, Marcy? Hang on, and I'll drop the HobbyWorks link into the chat.
Okay. I was just going to look it up too.
Yeah, let me get it here. See, I just clicked it. It went right to it.
Hey, Senior, how you doing?
Hey, Senior. Greg Johnson. I think, Greg, you were asking for stuff before, and I'd sent you to HobbyWorks, but you couldn't get it to open. I think you were looking for exhaust tips or something.
Hey, Terry, welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you feeling today?
He's not doing too well today. Talked to him earlier.
My brain just doesn't want to do anything. Wife and I have been, pretty much all day today and a little bit yesterday, we've been working on that fun hole building block package that was sent to me.
Yeah.
It's got LEDs and all that stuff in it.
Right.
This company here, it's a saloon.
Oh, okay.
Western
Right.
Saloon. It's kind of like Lego, but they integrate LEDs and everything in it, eh? I mean, look at the thickness of this freaking book.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's 2,026 pieces, and we're only on stage 10.
Wow. Well, we'll see you
But
after
we've
Christmas,
been,
I'm sure. You probably still won't be done. Hey, modeling chick.
Hey, Linda.
we're doing pretty good with it so far. Okay, where's the ultra chrome? I need ultra chrome.
Jason, those parts you were working on that one day that you were showing, I think they were for a suspension
Oh, yeah.
for that 55 Ford. Or they were for something, but anyway, did you finish those?
Pretty close. I got a kind of a part now. I just got to paint it.
Yeah.
So there's all the mounts on the rear end.
Wow. And that's for the 55
That's for my
Ford?
No, that's for my Duster. That's for the Blue Ox Model Shop street machine build. Yep.
I got you.
You should have known,
Hey,
Joey. It's for a Mopar.
I know. Hey, Lindsay.
I thought about
Yeah,
sending you a Mopar, Joey, for Christmas.
do it.
Convert you over.
I tell you what I love in the Mopar realm. I love the 68, 69 Dodge Charger. I love the Dusters and the Demons. The 71 CUDA for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's about it. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But oh yeah, the GT Comet GT.
Oh, the Mavericks, the Fords.
It's the Comet GT by Mercury.
Oh yeah, the Mercury.
Yeah. It looks like a Maverick, but it's made after the Maverick. Basically the same car, just different badges.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought somebody was saying that Mobius was going to release that kit again.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would. Mark, yeah, my brain is not wanting to brain today. It did earlier because I did some work, but now it's so close to Turkey Day. I'm just like, that's all I'm thinking about is white meat. And anyway, but I used to have a 56 Ford pickup truck that was built Ford Tough with Chevy parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a 383 stroker, automatic trans, had a 68 Chevelle frame and suspension under it. It ran good.
See,
It got me
the
there.
Maverick was such a garbage car that Ford knew about. They knew it was garbage, so they turned it into a pickup truck just to prove it.
Yeah, it's a light car for drag racing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I like the what are they called? Crampola. My friend's got 3 of them. I can't think of the name. It's kind of a square boxy.
Never heard of it.
It's kind of a square boxy type vehicle. It's made in the 60s and 70s.
What is it called?
I can't remember. It's a boxy styled.
You're not talking about the Nash Rambler, are you?
No, this is a Dodge Chrysler product.
Oh, the Dart or the Valiant?
Dart. There you go. The Dart.
Thinking of the Dart? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
What
working
about
on
you
too,
don't
is
like
68 Dart. That's
Yeah.
don't you like today's Dart?
no, that's
The
fucking rainbow car.
you talking about Market Dart Cave or a real car?
I got a real
Real
car.
car.
Oh, nah, I don't care much for real stuff
Dodge
anymore.
was not happy when I walked in there, and I'm like, oh, I want to see the new Dart. And I'm looking around. The guy comes over. He says, what are you doing? I says, well, I'm looking for the new Dart. Oh, it's right here. And they showed me the car, and I'm like, it's not a fucking Dart. That's a souped up neon.
Yeah,
Model car.
exactly.
Well, he was not happy with me.
Model car guy's getting perverted in the chat. He says, "Let me in your please, Mark." What is wrong with him?
I don't swing that way, man.
There we go.
Hey,
Shut up,
Johnny.
Joey. It's a
Hey, Jonathan.
stupid auto.
Listen, dude, because you're from West Virginia doesn't mean everybody's into guys, okay?
I am not into guys.
Oh,
I think he's
go back
proven
to chasing
that.
your poster girls. Go back to
that's
chasing
right.
your poster girls.
Yeah. Did you chop that deer up yet?
No, probably will Friday. We did cut up a deer yesterday.
One your dad killed?
Yeah. We got the crossbow.
Yeah. It's funny, my friend Bow Hunter on Instagram, on the last day of bow season, he killed a buck. And on the first day of gun season, his son killed a buck. Just like with you and your dad. I thought, because I had to look at it twice. I was thinking, surely to God, that's not Jonathan's dad I've been subscribed to all this time. But I looked.
Oh, yeah, Gary.
I got my Nomad done.
Looks good, Jonathan.
Thanks. Looks a whole lot better with them. Got none today. The build video is uploading right now.
Yeah, I watched your video from the American Gasser before I came in here.
Thanks. Yeah, I got a made YouTube short of it on the shelf too. So yeah, my dad he built
I was
that.
watching Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Gay Porn.
Adam Sandler movie?
No,
Yep.
He was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night. He's looking old.
Who, Adam Sandler?
Yeah. Jeff Flawless or Jeff Elliott, there's tons of deer over here.
hey David, hey
My property.
senior.
I know a good point for it, Marcy. It's in Northeast Ohio. Just box it up and send it on up.
And here's underneath.
Yep.
Yeah, I raised it in the rear.
Hey, Canadian Family Life.
Yeah, I raised it in the rear.
Hey, Canadian Family Life.
Okay, Dad.
Uh-oh.
Turn your
Those
phone down.
eyes
Here.
ability.
Here.
Oh, Canadian
Dad
Family
put his
Life.
phone down here.
Is that
Welcome.
your dad in the chat?
Yeah. He's gone right now to pick up supper, but he put his phone down here beside me. And I got the volume back for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know,
I turned it down though.
Marcy. Just kidding.
That's all you have to do is turn it back up when you want to hear it.
Oh, I can hear yours. It don't close very good. Like I can't get it stay fully closed without putting pressure on
Uh-oh. Jonathan
the front of
frozen.
it.
Nope, there he is. Did you like super chrome your base or something? Did you spin your cars on?
No, that was just
Just what? Just spray painted it for show and tell?
no, just spray paint from parts. It's my new one I got.
Oh,
It's not the one I've had.
right. That looks nice. I like the decals.
Think
Yeah.
no. He did a better job with it than his previous one.
Ted's Cars and Guitars is doing a 55 right now, but his is not a gasser. It's the lowered. His is lowered.
Like this one's my dad's the first one he did. This was I think back when he was in high school.
Right.
Or he did this for like I think like shop class or something or did like all the spark plug wires and all the brake lines. You put all that in. So
Right.
had to use a piece of a tree to fix this. Cause right.
Yeah, Jonathan, you're cutting in and out. You keep freezing up and coming back. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry about that. It's just been cloudy and rainy all day. And anymore, you don't have good internet.
Right. It's all Chinese owned nowadays.
Yeah. But I can talk to
What's
somebody on the
that?
moon all I want.
Internet businesses, American land, and all that.
No, on your end, yeah.
Yeah.
He went with a red and white interior. Yeah, I used God Bless the USA song for the YouTube short of it on the shelf.
Yeah. How long did it take him to build the kit?
Yesterday. And then today he put the decal. The what?
Say it. You cut out. Start over. I asked the question of how long
He
it took him to build it.
he got it done yesterday.
Yeah. Scratch my question. You cut out again.
It's fine on my end with y'all. Like none of y'all's kind.
Is it doing it
Now,
to you guys
for me?
on Jonathan's?
Yeah, it's Jonathan's cutting out.
When
Yeah,
he said that, I
big
thought,
time.
well, maybe it's me then.
No,
No, it's him.
we're hearing the
It's
same
him.
thing you're hearing.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It's okay.
No worries.
Shit happens.
Pouring rain. It's pouring rain here too. I'm surprised mine's even working as good as it is.
I think even Marcy said it was raining in her area too.
Yeah, it's been raining here, Northeast Ohio, since yesterday. Yeah.
Hey Jeff, they wouldn't be able to handle 10 minutes. I want to see them throw bales up onto a trailer.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to handle that.
Or herd cattle into a barn. Hell, even just ride a horse.
Here's the
Yeah. We did it all day, every day through the summer. Big old huge fields. Yeah.
here is the interior. If I don't cut out,
he's
my
chopping up
dad got
bad,
it done building it yesterday, and he put the decals on it today. Did I get through?
Yes. We got it. Thank you for the
Okay.
answer.
You're welcome. So now next build up on the channel will be the USS Constitution starting on it. That's gonna be fun.
Cool.
Mercy, they wouldn't even get close enough to the farm to be able to take their freaking phones and stuff away.
Yep.
If you could even get them off the couch.
I am doing my very level best to stay awake.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the house for a second. Tired of this 12-step program. 12 steps to the house and 12 steps back.
Need a coffee pot out in your shop, Joey.
Monsignor Asshole, how are you, sir?
I am good. How are you? Hey, Linda, let me see.
I'm still here.
This is one of Too Many Projects castings.
It looks like a truck.
Yeah, it's Sneaky Pete. The version I thought I was the version I thought I was getting is the hood and cab were different, but apparently not. But I'll tell you what, other than the bumper seeming a little too friggin' thick, fucking great. I mean,
Yeah,
I could pull-
that's hugely thick.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, this grill is spot friggin' on.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's pretty cool.
For $45, I mean, he even threw in the window templates. So you put some acetate and stuff on it.
Nice.
For $45, you couldn't beat it. You got a lot of shit out there that people
this
don't
just
see or
me,
know
or
about.
Is it just me, or is Jeff lagging? His audio does not match his video.
Yeah, it's like watching a Chinese movie.
If you're on the YouTube part, yes. If you're on just a live
No,
stream,
I'm on StreamYard, and you're not matching up.
all right.
Is it raining there, Jeff? Or it's still
No,
snowing?
yeah, it's been rain, freezing rain, snow, and everything in between.
He's fine for me.
What
Using
happened? There you go. I hit the wrong button.
Link X there or whatever. God, I can't think of his name. The guy who owns Tesla.
Elon?
Yeah, Elon Musk's satellite system. Or are you using a Canadian one?
Yeah. That Starlink stuff? No, I can't afford
Yeah.
that. That's like friggin' $700 just to get the system here.
Holy shit.
And that's not even the high end part, like the high end system of it. I think there's like 3 different levels you can get. That's just the cheapest one.
Damn. Yeah, my friends are using HughesNet, and I try to talk them into Starlink.
What the hell was I listening to yesterday? A Toyota or something, or Nissan? Something about, like kind of like GM has OnStar, right?
Yep.
But they use Starlink.
Now you can, with OnStar, you can put it in any car you want.
Well, OnStar is GM, right?
Yep. But the people who made it so you could buy it. You can go to like friggin' just about any good automotive place and buy it.
No, it's because they got sued. GM got sued for basically cornering the market and not allowing you freedom of choice.
Yeah.
So now they had to allow theirs to go other products, and you can choose to use a different system. You don't have to use OnStar.
Now I love what's happening as much as I love Chevys. I love what GM's getting it put to them. They're realizing now that they're starting to invest technology and money into hydrogen power instead of electric power.
Yeah.
Or do like my sister-in-law did over in Korea, just pull up to a friggin' station, switch out tanks, and keep burning that friggin' propane.
Yeah. Well, who was it I was talking to about the electric cars on the bridges being too heavy? I can't remember.
There's somebody there.
But
I was watching
the Cadillac. The Cadillac Escalade is over 9,000 pounds, and basically they don't allow anything over 8,000 pounds on the bridge. So now you got a Cadillac Escalade EV that you can't drive across this certain bridge in the States. And I'm thinking, well, if you start taking all the electric counterparts, like the electric cars, like their counterparts, they all weigh more than their gas counterpart. So you start putting all these heavy electric cars on these bridges that weren't designed for that much weight. What's the government going to do? They're going to have to start spending billions of dollars to upgrade bridges to be able to handle the weight of electric vehicles.
And yeah, I guess who's going to be making money off
Yeah.
that?
Greg Johnson. It is a 57 Nomad, Greg Johnson. Yes.
So you think, yeah, government's pushing, oh, buy EV, buy EV. And then all of a sudden they're going to go, oh, shit, our bridges can't handle all that weight. Then what are they going to do?
Hey, Linda, I see some of yours and Rue's models in several videos.
Guess what I'm going to have for dinner in a little bit?
Food?
Turkey.
Nope.
Deer meat.
Yes and no.
Gobble, gobble.
I'm going to have some fried taters with fried up deer heart.
Maybe next year I'll make it.
The deer heart's from my dad's deer. My deer,
Just go have some liver and onion, kids, and get it over with. Oh, there's trouble now. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie G.
Hey, Jamie G.
If you're not at work, you know, the link is right there. You can have one more.
And
Find
Linda, I'm
Find
going
your motorcycle chain. Sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
Linda, I found two Coca-Cola 600 models if you want them so they look good in your coat collar.
Don't they sit on a mirror?
No, not that. That's Gary Blue. And a half a dozen other people I work with. Yeah, everybody calls him a great. Yeah, you'd have to watch Dale Jr.'s download to understand the whole Gary Blue thing. He didn't learn the first time, the idiot.
Yeah. All those Coke cars, they sit on a mirror and they come with razor blades.
Oh, that's 135th scale, Linda? I thought it was 125th. Oh, God. Oh, no, not the demo
What the hell
derby
is that,
again.
Jonathan?
His demo derby car.
Oh, ain't doing nothing.
Oh, Lord, heaven help me.
You ever watch a guy on YouTube? There's a guy on YouTube. He makes like scale model cars out of clay, and then he does like crash tests with them.
Huh.
And I mean, he
I've
makes
never
some
seen it.
wicked looking cars with that clay.
You ever see Troy Deal's stuff with taking tinfoil, messing it up? He patents it after a real model car part, then he cuts that part off and puts it on. It's really good. I got a early 80s issue scale auto enthusiast I got to send down to my buddy Joe Burrell. He's going to do them. Friggin' Joe is excellent at weathering shit.
I have a question for you, Jeff.
What?
On the GT40, the 1966, is that Arcadia blue?
Somebody just did one. Who the hell was it?
Jamie.
I know the Ford Hawaiian blue is very close to being that color, but it's not that color.
I thought it was closer to a golf blue, which is more or less like almost like a robin's egg blue.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, Joey, did you hear what I said earlier?
You have herpes? I don't know. What'd you say?
That I'm going to eat deer heart and some fried taters for dinner.
You're going to eat what?
deer heart and fried
Oh.
taters.
You got
Oh, cool.
That's pretty good.
home on it now.
Cool.
Came from my dad's buck, not mine, because mine I shot it right through the heart. So
Just so you wouldn't have to eat it.
Look up Ford Night Mist Blue.
this is a Maui blue.
I
by the
looked
way.
that up once before, Jeff, and all I got was two gay guys making out.
That's you must have guessed into a Toronto site.
No, because it didn't have Mickey Mouse in the background.
I'm not even going to ask, Mark. Yeah, no. Even I'm not awake enough to be that much of a smart ass. Heritage Blue is a good one from Splash Paint. What the hell is that company?
I'm looking it up, and no one
SMS paint.
even.
Try Gravity Colors. They may have something.
Well, they have the Hawaiian blue, which is what everyone uses. Actually, on the bottle of the label, on the bottle of the Hawaiian blue, has the GT40 as their cover on the label.
Yeah.
And this blue, it is lighter in person than it is on camera, because on camera it's darker than what it is. So, Maui blue.
Come on. No, not even close. They had some later on where they're doing it.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here. So.
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
All right, welcome.
See you later.
Off the Bel Air and the Nomad, and I'm gonna go chow down some deer heart. So, all right.
Well, enjoy getting a heart finally.
All right.
Yeah.
And I did gut my own deer too.
Okay.
I think I forgot to mention that. I did gut my own deer.
Okay. All right.
All right. See ya.
Okay, later.
I would check Zero Paints. They're claiming they got that color.
Yeah. Well, the reason I ask is the more I look at that 67 Mustang GT that I recently sprayed for my brother, the more it looks green. The more it just looks like a green. And I asked, I said, "Are you for sure? Because this is not the color I remember growing up around on that freaking car unless you painted it." And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "This ain't it. This is not you picked the wrong one on MCW." So I called MCW, and they have the Arcadia blue, which they say is a match to the GT40. But when I looked at it on their website, it looks charcoal gray to me. So
it's not the right color. It's depending on what driver it was, but the Ken Mile one, if you look at the link I just posted in chat, these guys are very, very certain of that.
let me go to chat.
That's the Gravity one, I think.
Yeah. So
no, it's Zero Paint, Zero. And my buddies all love that shit.
Light blue Ford GT40 MK2 Ken Miles paint. That one's not from the United States either. It's in the UK.
But yeah, you can find Zero Paints in the United States. Scale Motorsports out of Connecticut has it.
Scale Motor, what?
Scale Motorsports. There you go. I'll just link you. Be faster.
Yeah, because it said server not found when I searched.
There's other dealers in the. So you got the white, you got the red, you got the 68. See, the color you're looking at is a 68 Le Mans car.
Well, it was on the 66. So,
Hobby World USA has it.
I guess you just do a search because I don't see no paint buttons.
No, they got their yellow one. They don't have their blue one. But that blue that in that link is probably about as spot on as you're going to get for that.
Well, it didn't take me to a blue in the link. It just took me to their
Yeah.
homepage.
They're in Massachusetts, Linda. I thought they were in Connecticut.
So, in order to get this, the Ford GT Le Mans 5-bottle zero paint set, you got to buy all 5 colors, and that light blue is not one of them.
What do you want, Johnny? What am I reading?
Oh well, I'll look for it later. Johnny, you're in Pennsylvania? Wow. Splash paints. Oh, you know what? I never even thought of splash paints. Huh. I've got them bookmarked.
Johnny, we already discussed that. What the hell is it?
Crazy.
How's your bike coming along, Jamie?
Did you find your change yet? Oh, that's right. That is right, Johnny. Night mist. Yep. I just couldn't remember. Yeah, Splash doesn't have. Well, wait a minute. What's this? No, that's Guardsman Blue. Pretty color though. So this interior tub that came with this truck, the bucket seats are molded into the rest of this. I absolutely hate that because I can't upgrade to a custom set of seats if I wanted to, unless I cut that out and rebuild the floor and the backside that the seats lean on. Well, after I get finished with the interior of this bed and finish up on the hood and the wheels, I'm cutting all that out and I'm going to rebuild it and use my own custom seats. Because I can. Yeah.
Or you could 3D print one.
Yeah, I could. But this is, I don't know, man. I love fabricating. I've just never done a lot of fabricating with plastic, and I'm really digging all this. I mean, I never dreamed I could get that wood bed floor to look like that. But as I answered the question earlier, how did you get it to look like that? It was not easy. It took not giving up.
It's called time and effort.
Yeah. And because when I first set it in there, these strips, the aluminum tubing was kind of slanted at the top that way toward the passenger side. But I didn't have a piece over here yet and didn't know if I'd get one in there. But I took it all out. I set up a jig on the workbench, glued it all together with that piece in there, and lucky enough, it slid right in there and they're straight. So there you go. But I still had these outer pieces along the bed sides that were blank. There was no wood there. And the wood strips, stir sticks I used for the center were not wide enough to fill in those areas. And I found a piece of dollhouse siding that Dan the Man sent to me, and it was the perfect width. So I cut out what I needed and just kept sanding it until it fit perfect right there on all these four corners. I'm getting text messages. Jamie G.
With any piece of wood, I'll give you the greatest advice that was ever given to me. Always take it and put it on the side to look if it's straight or not, no matter what size it is. Boy, that saved me a lot of money and time and effort.
It's not easy doing the carbon fiber on this cowl, I tell you.
Bet not. There's a lot of bends and shapes there. And holes.
Especially if it.
Boy, have any of you seen scale model experiments videos from Japan? Holy shit. Jamie G would be broke just drooling on it.
There's a lot of angles and everything on this.
Yeah, there is.
Every which way you look at it, there's so many.
No wonder you got a headache.
Yeah. This has taken about 3 days so far to do. You got to do a little bit, soften it, blend it, mold it, let it dry so you don't screw it up. Then do another piece.
That's probably
I've
something
got
you
5
can't use a
pieces
heat
on
gun.
here.
That's probably something you can't use a heat gun
And
on
I've got-
either, is it?
Yeah. Well, there's 6 pieces on here already. We got a piece up here, piece over here, piece right here, piece there, piece there, piece there. I'll keep working at it. A little bit of tape, make another pattern, get it glued on or set in.
You can do it.
I'm going to do it. I kind of have to now. I'm halfway through.
He's committed now. He has to keep
Right.
going.
What was it Junior Johnson said? I know you know who he is, Jason.
Yep.
Somebody was, I forgot, it was Bill France was talking to him. He said, well, we need you to commit. This is back in the 60s. He said, no, let me explain something to you. At breakfast every morning, I have eggs and I've had bacon. He goes, yeah. He goes, what's that do? The eggs there for fun, but the bacon's committed. That man was wise beyond his years
Oh yeah.
and smart. Jesus, was he a brilliant man for what he did. And one hell of a cheater, too.
Yeah. All his tricks for running moonshine back in the days played off for him in NASCAR.
Especially the 7th, 8th scale car.
I
Yeah.
think all of them were cheaters to some degree.
They
Oh,
still
God.
are.
Richard Petty said it famously: if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yep.
Just a matter if you got caught or not. If you get caught, you soak it up and move on.
I like listening to the story from DW on Dirty Mo about using the lead shot. And he's like, pretty much everybody did it. And we knew at the end of the race they wasn't going to weigh them cars. So
Yep. They were chucking it out the freaking cars.
And the one time they checked him, they put it under the area it fell out of.
yeah, he's like, and they knew that, and we knew they'd never find it if they suspected us of it because it came out through the jack hole on the frame, and the jack, they had to put the jack under the car to raise it up to look for the lead shot, and they had the hole covered with the jack, so they were never going to find it. He said.
The single best one was when they got caught with a 50-pound lead radio over the driver's tunnel for Darrell Walter at Bristol. Now Darrell screwed that story up, and he admitted it.
Yeah.
And Les Richter basically said, Jeff Hammond's going to wear this whole radio all day, or you're going to go in to the rear. And so DW lost what would have been his 12th straight win race at Bristol.
Yeah.
Again, Junior Johnson card. I mean, don't get me wrong. Smokey Unick was highly intelligent. It's like what Ty Majeski, a kid from Milwaukee, Wisconsin or Minnesota. I'm not sure where. I think he's from Wisconsin. Got caught with bleeders. Somebody went on television. As a matter of fact, on Dale Jr. said, "How many sets of bleeders do you think freaking Chad Knaus has got sitting in his office?" For that same reason. Well, they got to get some money out of that defense contract behind the race shops.
That would be kind of cool, is to go to the NASCAR thing to see where all the confiscated parts are, just to look at all the parts.
Les Richter used to have them behind his house in a shed. Then every year, I forgot what year they started, but then they started selling it off the parts. You're going, really? You're selling the cheated parts to the guys who fucking didn't get caught with them, so they'll use them. You can catch them and take them back again.
Yeah, I like the one story I'd heard about Junior Johnson, how he would, I think it was 1.5 inch tubing he would use for his fuel line, and he'd get an extra gallon of gas out of that by doing that.
Run it through the roll cage. They used to run it through a straight pipe through the and we still do this locally, right through the greenhouse. Yeah. But it's one of my favorite. They finally let me do it. We won the race. Took wasn't a very big box because we knew at Tech we had to do our own taking the parts off and giving them to them. Stupid bastards in that respect. They let me build a little box, and it's hard to get dry ice now because people burn themselves on there. I can't figure out how they do it, but that's beside the point. I cooled my fuel about 5 degrees, and boy, we got a couple extra horsepower out of it.
I used to do that. And then they finally said no more of that crap in the drag cars either.
But you got to love it when the tech guys say, "Well, we want this part. You ain't getting everything under there." And then I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you what you want, and that's it. Nothing more.
Yeah.
So you know about the oxygen booster for you can put around your air filter, right?
The oxygen booster.
Yeah. It's undetectable. And there's a little thing you poke holes in it in the air filter. They never check that shit. They'll check the carburetor, but they won't check nothing. You know. And the bed did come out good, Joey. Now, what color are you going to do the wheel wells?
The
Waitress
inside
color.
of the bed, yeah, it's going to be that. I'm not really a waitress color. The whole truck will be.
Well, you're going to do a lot of taping off. That's for sure.
No, I did this the smart way. Let me show you something here.
Or you could use rubber cement to do it as well.
Yeah,
Old
let me
Tom
show
told
you.
me about that shit.
Let me show you my trick here on this.
Bottle of liquid latex. It's the same thing.
Where's that?
Hell of a lot cheaper, and you get 200-300 times more than you would that liquid mask you can buy.
All right, Jeff, watch this. You watching?
Yeah.
See that hole right there?
Yeah,
See
you're
that hole?
just popping it out.
Yeah, push that in. Then take something, get up underneath there. Well, I gotta hold on to it. Hang on a minute.
You know what might help you in that case, Joey, is get one of them. I'll have to figure out which company, but you can get they're like putty spreaders for modeling. Probably give you a little better grip.
Yeah. It comes out. It's just.
I get what you're doing.
I gotta hold it with my armpit. All right, so see that whole floor pops out. So I'll paint all that, pop it all back in. That'll go in for the final time. And then all this trim pieces that go at the front, and the back and along the edges here, which is all, I just dumped it all out to flip it over. But that stuff will all be glued in after this goes back in for the last time.
Smart thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I AK Super Chromed these two strips, which one goes here at the tailgate to hide my ugly cuts, and then one goes up here at the head rack, and then all these little pieces here go along the bedside, and I still got to paint those, but yeah,
Why?
it's a tedious little job, but yeah.
And now this is my opinion only. I wouldn't even add them I wouldn't even add them bars in because the bed looks perfect without them.
Well, I appreciate that. The reason I'm thinking that is there's a gap in there. Just a slight little gap. You can't see it on camera. Like if you look, hang on a minute, and I'll point it out to you. Then you might see it. That stupid piece. All right, so
I can see it on what would be the driver's side of it.
yeah, right there, there's
Yep.
a gap right there, and then there's one. I'm trying to do this by looking at the camera. Another one there, and then it's the same way on this side, and then along the back, front and back part of the wheel tub, there's just a slight little gap. So
Now, Joe, here's the thought, Joey. Stand them up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are standing them up straight so they fill in. Okay. That answers that question.
what's that? These pieces?
Yeah, no, the ones you just put in, you're standing them up straight instead of laying them flat like you just had them.
Oh well, no, this will be flat, like this one up here. Those will be flat on the floor.
They won't fit in if you stand them up straight. It's kind of like a wall.
Yeah, they'll stand up, and that actually is not a bad idea because that AK Super Chrome is so shiny, it's like a freaking mirror. I just looked at that, put that up like that,
and then that way it don't distort the bed.
Well, actually, on this back one, I won't be able to because that's where my cuts are at that I messed up on, and I'd have to go with a thicker piece of styrene, flat styrene, to fit that. So either way, this one has got to be flat back here. I don't think it looks all that bad back here if you look at it.
No, because it'd be almost like the bottom piece of a tailgate if it came in as a custom build. So
right, and then this front one, I think looks all right too. But I am going to stand it up here real quick and see how this one will look.
Because it almost act like an extension for the runners.
Yeah.
And almost like, okay, it's going to slide into there because it's like a tongue and groove with the real metal ones.
Right. Now this front one, I thought I had it standing up there, but it fell over.
Holy fucking shit, I'm making sense. This ain't right.
You are tired, Jeff.
I heard that, Jason.
He wanted you to. Hang on a minute. I have to prop this bed up.
Jason, my biggest problem is everything I see in the 1/1 world, I actually try to force into a 1/25th scale, and it does not work.
I agree. I beat myself in the head trying to build some of these parts, and then I go, oh, fuck it.
I don't know how the ladies at Detail Master do them friggin' little nuts for for A&N fittings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here even with my my specs, extra specs on. I'm going, Jesus freaking Christ! How the hell do people do this shit?
Have you ever watched that A4 Garage?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And there's another guy.
That guy the other
doing
day.
the Mustang right now.
Yep, he made all the side louvers and the B pillar all out of nickel rod, and then soldered them and polished them, and then put screen behind them. It's crazy.
Yeah, I watched my buddy.
Scoops of the Mustang.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark. I watched my buddy Tataka Custom do all the throttle linkage, and I'm like, no, that's just too goddamn much work for me.
All right, I'm putting this back down because I don't want to work on this right now.
You know, I'm just thankful for this year. I ain't winning the Senior White Wall Award. I'm kidding, Senior.
Senior wet wall.
Pretty bad when I get.
No,
bad when you gotta
there's
go to
guy
a
in
car
the-
model to get parts for a motorcycle.
Every year, my friend posts on the Classic Plastic Facebook page, which is a private page, so don't go looking for it. Every year, he posts a picture of how many builds he does, and it's a white wall. And the sad part is the man is immensely, immensely talented. If you see his diorama, you would be like, damn. Oh God, he's got the dinner bell holes. I haven't seen that one in years.
Oh wow.
What, this one?
Yeah.
The Raymont car.
Yeah. I'm looking for a certain piece for the motorcycle.
Okay, this is interesting.
Maybe this guy's got one. I also have
See,
this
Jason, I
one
can't
that a lot of
behave.
people don't see.
Oh, the Hut Strickland car. I was just down in their backyard for that car.
Ray Bestis, the Buick.
Yeah.
Somebody
goes,
started
"Listen,
this one. I bought it at a garage. I bought this one at a garage sale. I have to strip it and redo it. Come on. I got the Kellogg's car too.
Okay, that was.
Number 5.
You know, he was actually born in Maine, not Texas.
Who? What?
Terry Labonte.
Both of the Lavanis were born in Maine?
No, Bobby wasn't. Dad and Mom grew up in a paper mill town in Rumford, Maine.
Did not know that.
I also got the monogram Dale Earnhardt car too. The Goodwrench Lumina.
I got 2 of those.
I'm sorry, but in real life, that was one of the worst, most ugliest cars I ever see.
I used to have one in real life that I enjoyed. It was actually a pretty quick little car.
But there was worse. What was the one that Chrysler came back in with? Back in the Cup racing in the early 2000s?
Oh God, what was that thing?
The Intrepid?
Yes, the Intrepid. They actually, the short tracks had the new little LeBaron.
Now that one I like, the Butch Miller ASA car.
You like that one?
Yep.
Yeah, I like Butch Miller. He was a great guy.
See, I've got that one, and I've got the Mustang ASA.
He worked with he worked. I don't know if he's still working for Ross Kindis or not. I mean, not Ross Kindis, Matt Kindis. Nope,
Yeah,
that's actually an SCCA car or a Trans Am Series car. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was one of Roush's or not.
I don't see Roush on it anywhere.
But then you got the Darrell Waltrip one, which I would really. I'll tell you. I'd like to get one, but have
Well, I'm not.
the nose tapered into an earlier 80s Camaro.
I've got the Johnny Lightning car.
That should be a. Hold on a second. Give me a second, Mark.
Have you seen that Johnny Lightning that I've got? This one?
That's cool.
I think I have that kit.
I'd like to get the white, this car with the white car in it.
Hold on a
I
second,
want
Mark.
to find. I want to find this model kit that has the white car.
Give me, all right. What is that? The Pontiac Le Mans or GTL? Or Firebird?
This one is the Firebird.
So what are you looking for?
69
One?
Firebird. I want
You
one of
looking-
these that has the white car. That has the white one in it. This one's got the cream yellow, but I want to find the one that's got the white car.
Oh, so you want the one with the die casting? Okay. Jesus
Yeah, because this has got
Christ.
the die cast in it. This one's got
You
the
see
die
what
cast
you-
in it too.
Hey, Jamie G,
But
you see the
Good
crap
luck
you
finding
started?
that one.
Oh.
Good luck finding that one. At a
Did you
good
read
price.
what Marcy just said?
Nope. I can't even see. Here's my thing.
So you're as blind as the rest of us.
Yeah. I can't see nothing even though I got my fucking big ball eyeballs on. I put my regular eyeballs on. I got a few of those Johnny Lightning kits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
see,
like to
apparently,
collect a bunch of them, but I can't afford half of the prices of them.
Well, I've got to go over to a guy. He supposedly got a bunch of a certain kit that Mr. Garvin wants. I'll see if he's got any of them and keep an eye out. But apparently, Jamie literally takes my name at full meaning of, oh, so you're a Holy Grail kit hunter. I didn't say I found them. I just said I looked for them.
Hey, well, I can probably do one.
Don't forget, you still got to send me that address so I can pay you a week from Friday.
You don't know me anything. Don't worry.
I was talking to Jamie.
I mean, if you want to send me money, you can.
Hey, look, I'm sending enough between friggin' Newfoundland and Halifax to friggin' pay for probably 2 cords of wood.
But enough to
Why
buy.
did get
Well, I just stumbled up on something in my stash. Notice I had, remember, the 2 pieces of flat stock, one at the headboard and one at the tailgate. They were kind of big, but not too big. But I just looked at my stash. I found an even smaller one. And that's the one I'm going to go with. So I just got a super chrome them and they'll be good. Yep. Perfect. Cool. Cool.
And apparently, from now on, I've got to be careful posting photos when I paint rims. When I
Why?
looked at it, I posted it. Like to me, a parts holder, paint holder.
Mm-hmm.
So I took all the rims because I know a certain part of them are never going to be seen, so it wouldn't hurt them if I set them up that way. And all it does is look like 4 spots, almost like a drone. You know, the 4 legs.
Yep.
Of course, some of my friends are as big as smart asses as me. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. The guy said, I thought it was an alien spaceship. F you friggin' goddamn Pardini, you asshole.
Boston Buds, that car is sitting out back under trees. And this spring, we're going to go out there and attach the frame rail back together with ratchet straps, use a forklift, lift it up, and get it out of there, bring it up front. Most likely that car is just going to become wall hanging stuff, and then all the good stuff like the chrome, because that stuff never rusts on those old classics, steering wheel, steering column, just things like that. I'm going to pull out because I have another one that is
Why don't you just
almost
cut the
rust
car in
free.
half?
It's almost rust free. The other one is, and so all that chrome and the VIN plate from the original will all be used in the other car. So basically, I'm just more or less re-sheet
Why don't you
metal in the car with another car. Huh? Don't
Why
want
don't
to
you
cut it
just
in
take the best side of the car? Yeah, cut it in half. Like brace it all up. The fender to weld the fender to the firewall. Weld the doors on, trunk on, and then cut it in half lengthwise. Clean it all
I
up,
knew
and
that.
then hang that on your wall.
Yeah, I
half.
knew he
Oh,
was
You hang
going
it on
there.
the wall.
no, I'm going to do that with the front grille and fenders, headlight bezel area, and bumper. Definitely going to do that.
Or you can take the whole front end and take the whole front end, turn it into a barbecue.
I can
I
do
was-
that, but
I was thinking about taking a front end of a car and making a door, or the service door awning out of it.
yeah. And then those tail fins could be used for something, but
In Boston, no,
Yeah,
I haven't
Shays
forgot
Lounge.
about you.
what'd you say, Mark?
A chaise lounge in your backyard.
Yeah.
You can take the fins, and they would just,
Cut the rear. Yeah, Mark's right. Cut the rear section and make it into a couch for outdoors or something, or even indoors.
Yep.
Right. Park bench.
Yeah,
Right back.
Counting Cars has done that several times. They made one into a pool table, and
Yeah. I'll be right back.
apparently they got into Jamie G's stash again. And no,
hey, now I
Boston, I
gotta
haven't
try and
forgotten
drill this
about you.
out.
Hey, Jason, so I was on eBay the other
Mhm.
night for a few minutes. And guess what came up?
Another Roadrunner.
74 Dusta.
Oh, really?
A web page?
Is that is that
I'm
the
like,
one? The one that
same-
had two?
Yep.
Yeah.
In that Roadrunner, I can probably find another one of them for $50 or $60. Give me time. But I don't know how to contact you, so
Yeah.
I have to give the information in and then watch all the guys who aren't saying a word jump in.
I'll have to send you my phone number too, so you can text me. Sometimes it's easier than email.
Okay, Hobby Barn, you have a good
Or
night. Hopefully your breathing gets a little better there, buddy.
Yeah, take it easy, senior, and have a good Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you.
Yeah, and Senior, if I remember correct, said he wasn't going to do a live tomorrow because of being Thanksgiving and all. The Senior, I agree with Jason and Mark and everybody. Please take care of yourself first and foremost. Jamie, you have a great night, sir.
Good night, Jamie.
Have a good one.
Like I
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. I'm back.
No, I'm not drilling my fingers.
Get more coffee, Joey?
I did earlier when I went in. I was putting stuff back over in my roll around cabinet, get it off the workbench. I bought a bulk of different size styrene and round tube and flat bar. And anyway, I had to clear a drawer out for all that. I'll eventually build a rack, put on the wall to put all that stuff in. Yep. My brain is not letting me cooperate and work on anything, so I'm just getting the supplies out and just laying them out here.
It's the silver car you want. It's the silver one you want, right? I'm guessing, Jason.
Silver.
The box art, well, it's a white box art, 69 Roadrunner. You can build it stock or as a NASCAR.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's the cheapest one. The original box one is the most expensive.
Yeah. Why don't you just? I talked to my friend up in Nova Scotia. He said if you bring cash up and you bring a large enough truck, you'll drive off with everything.
And Jason, earlier I was naming off all the Mopars that I like. I forgot to mention the one I love the most.
Roadrunner.
No.
No.
No. I'm not a fan of the Roadrunner. So what I'm going to do is present a picture, and if Mark will be ever so gracious, he can show it to you. But the color on this thing will knock your eyes out. There you go, Mark. You can present that. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me start
how
over.
pretty.
Hang on, let me start over.
All right.
The color on that is just outstanding.
Well, I was on the right picture, and then I was clicking between screens, and I clicked on my friend and his daughter's picture, and it popped up there. And
I saw something quick that was green.
yeah,
Must have been
So
a
there it
Super
is.
B.
yes, that is my most favorite of all Mopars. Is that 68 right there,
That's a 9.
or 69 rather?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like the 70s because of that ugly, freaking nasty looking grill.
Yeah, that
But
one piece looking nose. Yeah.
Yeah, that 69 right there actually kind of resembles, I think it's actually built after the Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's Dodge's version of the Roadrunner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
Uh,
Super B.
Yeah.
that's a Super B, 69. My
Yeah.
neighbor, when I was a
Dodge
kid,
Super B and a Plymouth Roadrunner.
my neighbor's son, when I was a kid, my brother was driving his 67 Mustang Fastback, which he still has. The neighbor kid still has his 69 Super B, about the same color as that he had. They both graduated together. But could you just imagine living in the 70s and you got all these freaking killer cars that are worth an arm and a leg now, but back then they were buying them dirt cheap, you know.
And
Yeah.
nobody knew about it. They threw them
Right.
away like it was, whatever, another fucking garbage car.
Yeah, which that ain't the reason my brother kept his Mustang. He just kept the Mustang because it sentimental value to him, you know. I mean, he
Back
worked
in the-
hard hitchhiking to work after school. He'd hitchhike to work, then hitchhike home after work, and that's how he paid for that Mustang. He paid $800 for that car.
Back in the gas crisis, my dad was buying those cars for $300-400.
Yeah,
Nowadays, you can't even fill the gas tank for $300 or $400.
No.
Hold on, let me grab something. Let me see.
there's a neighbor down the road here. He's got a beautiful Dodge Demon that he has outside every so often. And then the neighbor next to him got an absolutely drop dead gorgeous 1970s split bumper Camaro that he rebuilt from the ground up. And it is so cool. A lot of car guys around here.
I have my dad's original 69 Roadrunner that he bought when he got out of Vietnam.
Oh, yeah?
And that's all original paint yet, everything. Never seen a winner. And then I've got I still got it. Oh, yeah.
That's sweet.
And then all the boys got cars. So my brother got a Roadrunner, and then my other brother got the 68 GTX. Then I've got my 68 Dart that I'm doing, my 73 Duster. Those are in my shop card. And then I have a 2016 Challenger. And everything's black. Everything's black.
Yeah. My uncle Tom, his very first car that he bought when he was 16 is a 1940 Ford split window coupe. And
Oh, nice.
that car's still in the family. And to hear him tell the story of what he paid for that, it just makes you scratch your head. But I don't put that past him. But he fixed the guy's carburetor on his other car and gave him $10 cash.
Wow.
That's what he got that car for.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
You know-
that ain't gonna work. Fuck. Sorry.
I know when I look at the build sheet on my dad's car, brand new, it was like $2,800, right? Ordered right from the dealership. And it's like, my God, that's not even a down payment nowadays.
Yeah, but that 40 Ford still has original interior, original engine, original paint. Basically just an all original Survivor. It's rough, but it's not rusted out. It's rust free.
That's
Jason?
awesome.
And it's sat in the garage next door over here since way before me and any of the boys were born. Up until 2019 is when it was moved to another garage.
I'm glad you still got it in the family. That's the main thing.
Yeah. And then next to that car is his 29
Baby blue.
Chevy. He's
No,
got a
but
29
more importantly, Jason will catch what this is real quick.
Yeah. Johan.
Yep. Problem is, it's a 70 Plymouth Bird. I got to get one tire for this, a stock tire for it. This is built by one of the OGs of modeling for Scale Auto enthusiasts.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a Rick Hammore built model.
That's nice.
And I mean, when I saw that for $35, Rick sold it me. I was like, holy shit. Like, I was the biggest freaking fanboy you ever met in your life.
Yeah, hell yeah. That one goes in the case there.
Actually, like I said, I want to find a wheel, have him sign it. Then there's a Central Connecticut Street Rodders Association.
Mhm.
Have it put it. They get a huge model display inside of their clubhouse. I want it to go there because that's where he's from.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But yeah, I mean, you can. I didn't know you about 4 months ago. Like, I literally traded a 69 show hand away. Well, let me rephrase it. I gave it away.
Yeah, everything works out for a reason. I'm sure we'll find another.
Oh, I'll find one. My buddy in Canada has one, but I know he's going to be more expensive than eBay, so I won't even try it.
Yeah.
What are you trying to show us, Mark? The head of your pecker? Oh,
That's
what is
the
that?
brake fluid pot for the
Oh.
motorcycle.
Oh my
And I
God.
Wow.
actually
That
put
yellow
fluid
paint in there?
Did you
Yeah,
put
the
a
clear
real
yellow.
brake fluid or just some?
No, it's just yellow paint, but
That's
It's
awesome, Mark.
still liquid in there.
Wow,
That's
Mark.
going to go on. Where the hell is it?
I got a
No,
question
look
for you, Marky. What do you use for magnifier?
I'll cut this. I'll cut this off, and this will go in its place.
Show us what you use for magnifier to be able to see this little tiny stuff.
Just these things.
Oh, I have those too, and man, I cannot get them to work. I got 3 sets of lenses with it, and no matter what I use, everything is so freaking close that I can literally still I run into them with my hand as I try to work on stuff. So I bought one of those desktop mounts with the LED.
Your different
ring on it.
lenses. Yeah, your different magnifiers will determine how far away you are, right? And then same thing with adjusting this in and out, right? So if you want your hands further away, bring it in a bit, and then change your magnifier, and you can move your hands further away. But if you need it really close, well, then you're going to move this further away and then change the magnifier again, right? But I keep breaking these ones all the time. So I've got this fucking epoxy putty on here now. Constantly break them right here.
Right. Well, mine are hanging on a hook on the wall. I bought one of those benchtop mount type with the LED ring on it. And I like it, but I don't like it. And I'm going to buy that green set that you wear and try those, see how well I do with those.
What year was your dad's Roadrunner, Marcy? 68, 9, or newer?
Looks good, Jeff.
Oh, that's going to be cool, Jeff.
Yep.
You're muted, Jeff.
I know. It doesn't come out as great. It has a chrome depth to it, but you can't friggin' pick it up on camera for whatever reason.
Looks like anodized aluminum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say, Mark.
But I'm starting now guess it, thinking maybe I'll just go strip it and go with a friggin' a brighter red.
How
How do I put shit?
What was I going to say?
Oh.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Jason, that channel I shared the other night, Rust Bucket Restos, where he's restoring. He just finished the metalwork on a 68 Roadrunner convertible. He put brand new quarters on it, and they don't make quarters for them, but he bought quarters and cut the top half off and fused that all together with the original metal at the top of the quarters for the convertible.
Mm-hmm.
You would never know. The whole car is in epoxy now. And,
awesome.
Yeah, but he had gotten in a 71 CUDA from somewhere for $500. The whole front end was rotted completely off. It was just sitting right on the ground. Well, Chris Birdsong, if you know who that is, from the Junker Up channel.
Yep.
That's all he is Mopar. He told him that I think it was the 71 to 72 Dodge Charger inner structure is the same as the 71, 72 CUDA. And so he found one of 71 Charger. He paid $500 for that. It was a bare shell, but it had perfect sheet metal. And he cut the entire firewall forward off of that car and grafted it into the 71 CUDA and did it in like a couple of days. And it now sits like it's supposed to. But the car before that he bought when he still lived here in Northeast Ohio was a 68 Dodge Charger that belonged to the original owner. And the guy was dying and he was just getting rid of stuff. So he bought the car and had to literally completely re-sheet metal that entire Charger. But now it's going to be one of the best Dodge Chargers ever on the road.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Yep.
Sorry for interrupting, Joey.
No,
You might want to check that link out ASAP.
Hey, Ted. I'm getting to that link before he does.
Look at that, Ted. The STD freaking guy's here.
Yeah, I'm bidding on that one right now, Jeff.
But it's gonna buy now.
Yeah, I'm buying it. I'm clicking on buy it now. So sorry.
There you go. Buy it, Joey.
Yep. Then I'm going to sell it to you for $150.
God, you are a good friend, Joey.
I'm kidding. I ain't buying it. I'm not a fan of the Roadrunner.
If you want the one with the cartoon box, you better be ready to pay about $400 to $500.
I've seen that. Yep.
The only Roadrunner I have ever liked is it's in a scale model. I think it's made by AMT. It's red on the box cover and it's a Pro Street.
Yep. That's a
one,
68.
I did that car back in, I think, 1992, living in Conneaut, Ohio, and I used yellow thread and used that as spark plug wiring on that car. And anyway, it was pretty neat, but I rattle canned it. I don't even think airbrush was a thing back then.
That's that one there.
Hey Ted, why Marcy's here? Marcy's got a lot of friends that probably have that kit at a much more reasonable price.
That kit right there is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I did that one back in the day.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat kit. I've used that kit in the day to chop the tubs out and put it in other cars.
Yeah.
It kind of was today's 67 Chevelle that everybody uses.
So it could be a rebuilder now.
Yeah.
If you still have the rest of it.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of those that I used.
I've got a file to print 3D print a complete back half for a car.
Do you really?
Yep. I printed one. My backup plan, like I said earlier on this truck, if the woodworking didn't work out, I was going to cut all that out and set that in there and just back half the whole truck and go full Pro Street on it. But I like the way the wood turned out, and I'm just going to stick with that.
Yeah, the wood looks good.
However, since I've already 3D printed a set for this truck, I'm going to buy another one of these trucks, and I'm going to rebuild the Bigfoot barn find that I originally did in 2013.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I named it the Bigfoot barn find, which is an ironic name for a little truck. And it really looked like it had come out of a field somewhere, or out of a barn. Time I was done weathering it. That was my first attempt ever at weathering plastic. And I used all Testors products and salt. Yeah, table salt.
Oh yeah, I've seen that Manny doing that on his channel a couple times.
Well, matter of fact, you have the shop card. That's the Bigfoot barn find on that shop card. That somebody said the other day that shop card is a classic now.
Yeah, they said that on my video.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was old Tom that said that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember seeing it somewhere. Someone said that.
Yeah.
And I never thought of that. I still got a stack of 50 of those plus the other stack of what's left from the first 50. So when I get the new shop cards and someone new comes along wanting a shop card, they'll get the new one plus one of the old ones.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think, I got one hanging on my own wall over there, on the wall of shame, which is where yours is going. And,
on the wall of shame?
Yeah, I call it the wall of shame. It's really not a wall of shame. I got two GI Scale Mechanic clips up there. I got his original, and then he sent me his new one. I got one Hobby Barn, which I have another one of Hobby Barn that I turned into like a plaque. I've never rebuilt it and showed it to him. I need to do that. But it's a plaque / key holder with his shop card, because the background scenery of his is just so cool. Yeah, I love his card. Yeah, that old building in the background, that old Ford truck sitting in the weeds.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
His slogan too, sniffing glue since '62. I love that. Yeah, this one doesn't say that. It just says Hobby Barn and then his email, ubercityradio@gmail.com.
You know the worst part about not having shop cards? Not having to mail them out.
Oh, well, yeah. But I enjoy it because
I do too.
That's the least I can do for my supporters that watch my channel. If I could, I'd buy every one of them something really, really nice, like a snap kit or something.
It's almost time for me to buy or make a new shop card too.
Yeah, your old one is fading, hanging over there.
That's all right. I got a BSC shirt coming.
Do you really?
Do you?
Yep. Yes.
That's cool. I need to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
picture of me wearing my
Yeah.
Iceman shirt. Last time
Thank
I
you
ordered
very
my
much.
Iceman, I threw in a shirt with my order.
I don't even have a BSC shirt.
It's your shirt. Why not?
Look, I'm not friggin' sending it to you.
Do you use
I'm just
what is that called? That t-shirt website, what is it called? Teespring?
Vistaprint, or
Oh,
yeah,
you use
Teesprings.
Teespring. I have
Yeah.
a Teespring store. I haven't checked it in over a year. I probably got thousands of dollars sitting there and don't even know it.
So, Ted, am I supposed to click on that little link from Facebook?
Some kid running around in a Mill Creek Fab Shop onesie, sipping out of his Mill Creek Fab Shop cup. Don't even know it. The only thing I don't like about Teespring is their ink does not last long at all
Yeah, that's
on
that.
shirts.
What they call it, indirect photographed silk screen or iron on.
Yeah.
I
My
agree
friend
with you.
Arco-
I agree 100% with you.
My friend Arco, his girlfriend Heidi, has her own printing company and she does some really nice stuff. I've gotten a couple of shirts from her and that stuff is nice, but it's expensive to go through her. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I might have a local lady here to do mine. She does proper silk screening.
Yeah. So Jason, let me ask you something. I'm sure you've come across this before. So here's the wheel, and that's the back of it. And that would be part of your wheel back. And it's hollow in the center. Do you ever take a piece of round stock and just stick it in there, glue it in, and then cut it off to where it's the same length? And then heat your metal rod up for your shaft, stick it in there to make the hole? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, but
Ooh.
in that situation, I just would use styrene to make an axle. I wouldn't use those metal ones.
Yeah, so there I would have to well, if I did that, I'd have to hollow the thing out on the frame more to fit a piece of styrene
What-
through.
What size of styrene does it fit?
I haven't
1/8 inch?
checked yet. It looks like probably 1/8, maybe a little bigger than that. Not much. This piece here is too big, but I'm not sure what this is. Just a piece of sprue from a kit, but that
you
one
could-
is too big.
So, like for me, sometimes I'll stick a solid rod in a drill, and then
Yeah.
hold the drill bits, and then it will act like a lathe, and then drill a hole in it.
Yeah,
So if you could mount a drill bit in a vise, and then put the styrene in a drill, you could center it, drill the styrene
Yeah.
right onto the drill bit.
yeah. I've got a tabletop lathe and tabletop mill.
Okay.
They're both for metal, but I'm sure you could do plastic.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
Look
It's
at
got
that.
It's got a four chuck head on it.
Hey Cliffy.
Look at that, Mark. You got the man, the myth, the living legend, Sarge, in the house.
Yeah, well, he's not in chat, or he's not on live here. He's only in chat. He's hiding tonight.
You don't have to beat him up, all right? Jeez, give the man a break. Can't he get no respect? Jeez.
Actually, you know what it is? He's probably trying to keep up with the damn dog.
Yeah.
He served our country and screamed and yelled and cussed your country out. So leave him alone.
Oh, I know
I
a lot
love-
of people that serve their country are useless fucking assholes too.
Ooh.
I like his fuck
Well,
your feelings section
don't wanna
on
see that,
Monday night.
Cliff.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that, Cliff.
Oh,
Model
yeah,
making
please.
since 1982.
Yeah, don't
It should-
do
Cliff,
that.
Cliff, we got your calling card.
Hey, Marcy, remember the shop card idea I was thinking of that I've never voiced before? I'm not going to tell anyone what it is now, but remember what it was? It's going to be a picture of me, and I'm wearing something specific, and it's going to have specific words on the cover. I'm thinking I might do those. That will definitely get some laughter going out there. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking with this new set of, I'm going to maybe do 50 of those and probably 100 of just regular shop card. But I'm going to wait until I get the 72 done and it's in paint and I can set it in the diorama. I'm going to get some nice pictures of it in the diorama, and that's going to be my new shop card. Yep. Yeah. I'll be right back. All right. What's your name again? Jason. We are going to test and see if this is 1/8 inch or not. I don't have any 1/8 inch
Pretty
round
rough, eh?
tube, but I have 1/8 inch aluminum rod tube.
Hey, Cliff, I know just the perfect person to make them for you.
Doesn't understand what your bunch of people are like. Or they're driving because
So
the city person.
1/8 inch is too small for that, Jason.
1/8 inches.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe 3/16, maybe.
That's
Mm,
big.
Getting out of here, pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 23 days away from this.
But I can put this piece in that lathe and turn it down
After 5.
until it gets to the diameter I need. That's a pretty big chunk of sprue right there.
Yeah.
Another tool I got to drag out of storage.
Yeah.
It's work.
Work can wait.
About
If
those.
they want to yell at you about it, well, then you know what? Fuck off. Here you go. I don't work here no more.
Great
My
thing about
life
tomorrow for
isn't
me
worth-
is just sitting at home and
My
not
life
doing
isn't worth
anything.
you caring about me. Well, then, see you later.
Mark, I don't care about you. I only care about your models.
Same to you, Steven.
Yeah. Same to you, Steve.
Hey, blue collar Clint.
No, my stepson just left here. It was raining here, but only about 2 hours north. It's like a complete blizzard. He's like, no, I'm pulling over for the night. We're getting a hotel, him and his girlfriend. And he called the boss, and yeah, he told the bosses, yeah, I'm not driving right now. I'll continue in the morning. And I said, well, if the boss is gonna friggin' bitch about it, I'd be like, yeah, here's my fucking resignation. I quit. See you later. If my life isn't worth you caring about me.
Yeah, whiteouts are not fun to drive in.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, and you think they're only about 2.5, 3 hours north of me. It's pouring rain here, and there's like 6 or 8 inches of snow on the ground there.
Now they towards
They're
the
on their
main
way back
side
to my-
or the Nova
No,
Scotia side?
he's heading back to Montreal.
Oh, so he might be up in the northern part of New Brunswick then.
Oh yeah, he's like about an hour away from Quebec border, give or take.
Ooh, so is
Hour
he
or
in
two.
Labrador now or still in New Brunswick?
No, still New Brunswick. He's about 20 minutes away from Woodstock.
So, Linda, what are you and Ruben working on?
Hey, blue collar. Sorry I didn't see you come in sooner. I've been freaking like just concentrating on this.
If you ever get around to doing that camper, send me some pictures of it, because that's probably the only way I'm going to see it, Linda.
Okay, I'm back.
Maybe that's what I'll pick up at 9:59. I always wanted to do one of the Paris to the car rally cars.
What you got now?
Come on, focus.
I like the Porsche 911s.
Focus.
They're nice little cars. I'm trying to make it focus for you by staring at it stronger. It ain't working.
It almost wanted to.
It started to. Dude, you need to cut your fingernails.
No, that's how I pick up these tiny fucking pieces.
Is that the hub for the caliper and the brake booster thing?
Come on, fucking thing. Why don't you want to?
Hey,
You
Dream
don't want
Big.
to freaking focus.
Yeah. You need to buy an American camera.
Look, you focused earlier. Now you don't want to at all. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Got to paint the bracket black. Paint the bracket
Yeah.
black, and then I got to put a piece of foil around the jar as a like a clamp. And so, yeah. Like I said, when I use this camera for filming, no problem. You know, I can bring it right up. It'll focus, bang, instantly. I do it on live stream. It fights me like crazy. Now I need a piece of foil tape. Make a bracket out of it. Oops. Or a clamp, anyways.
I think I need to move to St. Louis, Louisville, Kentucky. Man, there seems to be right dead smack in the middle of all of these great model shows.
Right. Louisville's a pretty place, too. Yeah.
And they're close enough to the only sports team in Ohio that's ever mattered. Well, I stand corrected. Since that running back left Cleveland,
don't know who that
James
is.
Brown.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow's plan is in the morning, my grandson and I are going to build a loft from scratch for the diorama and glue it in. And then we're going to eat turkey.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
Mhm. Yeah, my grandson is 6 and he's well focused on what he likes. And so we're going to build a jig on the workbench to build the loft to scale. And so if I get the boards, the floor joists on 16-inch centers, then they'll be at just under 1.5 inches apart from each other to make it look, like they would be 16 on center. And then the handrails that will be around it will have a wood post with a wood handrail at the top, and then wire, like that braided type wire running through as to keep things from falling, I guess. Yeah. And then the brick walls that I made that I've never shared the video about yet, that I made from foam, those will go on after the loft is in. Yeah. This is like a full-time job for me over here. That's all I do. All freaking
See,
day. Yesterday
this is why I have fingernails. I'm trying to peel the
evening.
paper backing off of it. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, this is why I have fingernails. I'm trying to peel the paper backing off of foil back tape that is less than 1 millimeter wide.
Well, I will still be probably a week out or longer before this truck goes into paint. I need to finish up in the bed of the truck. But the hood, where I added that Sunoco scoop to it and cut a hole in the hood, well, this putty I have, everybody says it will shrink and crack and cause me problems, and the paint won't stick to it good. So I ordered the proper hose, and it'll be here probably Monday or Tuesday.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the gas cap hole on the corner of the driver's side of the cab, I'm going to fill that in. Anyway, how did you dogs get in here? I'll be right back.
Well, I'm gonna go eat, guys. I'll check back and see if you're still on. Otherwise, if I don't see you guys, I'll have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm actually thinking of calling it quits here. It's been a long day, got a headache, things like that.
Hear you.
It's 2.25 hours, so it's a good one for tonight.
Good. We'll see you later,
So
Jeff.
thank
See
you very
ya,
much.
Joey, Mark,
Have a good.
Boston.
Bye, Jason.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good one, Jason.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. See you, Jason. Good night. Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah,
in.
I'm gonna probably call it an early night on this one.
Oh. Well,
So,
I'll wait till you
I want to
leave.
thank
and then I'll-
everybody for. What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I was going to say I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming and joining us here. You know, hate to cut it short, but I've got a headache and stuff, and just doing my best here. So, gonna cut her a short one tonight. I want to thank Jason and Joey and Jeff for being on the stream, and Jonathan. He was here for a little bit. Thank you very much for joining.
All right. Well, you have a
So
good
you
night.
all
Hope your
have
head feels better.
yourselves a great night. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And my eyes are hurting. My eyes are watering. You know, they're
Right.
just throbbing in the back of them.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Ted.
thank you very much, everybody. Happy
I'll fire one
Happy
up.
Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to start a live up after this one ends, guys.
Sounds good.
Thanks for having me. See ya.
Sounds good. Thanks, Joey.
Yep. See you.
Bye.
Bye.